Hey guys, this is Red from Red's Third Dimension Gaming, and if you just saw that opening cutscene there that I showed you, that kind of sums up this game. It is crazy. I am reviewing DanganRonpa, Trigger Happy Havoc for the PlayStation Vita, and this game is pretty freaking crazy. It's a game by NIS and totally out there. It's totally different. It is a murder mystery game, and I'm going to explain the story right now. The main character whom you control is Makoto. He is a Japanese student. Makoto Naegi is selected from a lottery to become the ultimate lucky student to attend Hope's Peak High School. Now what's interesting about this high school is apparently it is for extraordinary students. There's a pop singer, there's a baseball player, and there's a woman that actually looks like a man, which gets mistaken a couple times, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. It was pretty funny. So as soon as you enter this school, everything is really wrong. Everyone wakes up, they're confused on why they're there. You'll eventually meet this crazy freaking bear named Monokuma. He's pretty evil, and apparently if you kill one, there's like several around the school or something, is what he says. There's many of him. He's a stuffed teddy bear that talks, and he's like a demon. He tells you basically what you have to do to get out of the school. And what the students have to do in order to graduate, in order to get out of the school, is they have to kill someone without being noticed. Basically, he tells all these students, there's 14 other students and you, so it's 15 altogether, that anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. And that's where the murder mystery comes a part of the game. And there are also certain rules that you have to follow. For instance, early on in the game, one of the characters decides to kill or beat up Monokuma, and they are killed. I'm not going to tell you because I really want you to play the game and find out for yourself. It's really, really interesting. I was not expecting to like this game at all, especially at the beginning, because there's a lot of talking, and it's not as interesting at the very, very beginning of the game. But within an hour, the game changes, and it's really, really, really fun. I just enjoyed it so much with the dialogue and the twists and turns. Some of the twists I don't like, and some of the characters die that I like, but that's what the game is. It's about kill or be killed. That's pretty much the theme that's going on throughout. Now there are certain rules, like I said, and I will post them right on here, so I don't have to read them out to you. I'm just going to post them in right now. And if you disobey any of these rules, it'll result in punishment. And punishment pretty much means you're gonna die. A really horrible death. And I will let Monokuma describe that for you.
Serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you best obey those school regulations. Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
So, once someone is murdered, you have the opportunity to dig up information from other students and the opportunity to look for clues about who committed the murder. Once you find all the clues, then you go into a courtroom, and that's where the class trials start. In the class trials, you'll have discussions. The gameplay is pretty simple once you finally get the hang of it. I didn't understand what I was doing at first, and I was even reading the tutorial, and you have to basically use truth bullets on certain points in the mini games that they have on there to overlap when someone is saying something that is not true, or when there's a contradictory testimony, and then you click on top of that. I felt that this gameplay style never got old, that you have to hit the truth bullets in order to contradict when someone's saying a contradictory statement and what they're saying is not correct, and you're basically correcting them, and you'll find out more information throughout the trial because of doing these little mini games. And there's also a final mini game. You have to hit the little circles every time it goes. There's a little spinning wheel. Every time you hit the circle with X and you have enough of them, you hit triangle to get rid of his statements that guy or girl is saying. And eventually they'll give in and you defeat them, and they die a horrible death. It's really, really brutal. Monokuma is a horrible evil demon, I swear. But yeah, I had a lot of fun playing this game. It's about a 20-hour game. The gameplay I am showing is from the prologue and the first chapter, because I don't want to spoil anything else, and it's a really, really fun game. It's very interesting, and I literally sat down. I was playing it for like hours, and I was just like, where'd the time go? It's that fun. To me, it was that fun. Some of the characters you'll really like, some of them you won't like at all. Characters overall were pretty awesome. The art style, I think it works well with the game. And overall, it's kind of like a visual novel style game. That's kind of how you could put it. Pretty interesting. I would recommend this. If you have a Vita, you must pick this up if you're into this type of style of a game. There's a lot of death, there's a lot of swearing, so I wouldn't recommend this to a younger child. It's M for mature for a reason. Some of them say the F word a lot. The only problem I had with the game is sometimes when the characters are saying their lines, it doesn't always match up with what entire script that's in the box. I wish they would actually say what's in the box instead of saying the same old thing every other time. They do say some of the same things a lot, and it doesn't match up with the dialogue. It'll just say like, I want to swear, because that's what they literally do sometimes. They just say like, F this or something like that, F you or something, and they say stuff like that. I think the one time they say Jesus Christ, they say that, and it's not in the dialogue. It's just, that's what they say, and they let you read the rest. I wish they would talk throughout the dialogue boxes every time, not just some of the time, especially when you have pretty decent voice actors. The one voice actor I really hate is the one guy that looks like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. He's a fat Asian guy with glasses, and he looks like Peter Griffin. He's the most annoying character in my opinion. I really don't like him at all. So overall, this game is really fun. I really enjoyed the suspense and twists around every little corner of this game. The trials are interesting, and they last a long time, and they're really fun. The story of the game is actually very intriguing, very different than any other game I've played before, and it kept me on my heels the entire time. I strongly recommend this game. The only negative is I wish the characters would have talked throughout all their dialogue screens and not just random phrases that don't go with the dialogue. They'll just like randomly say something, and I would give this game a 4.5 out of 5. It is really fun, and don't underestimate this game. Pick it up on the Vita if you have it. Kids might want to stay away because you might have nightmares from this game, and swearing is pretty bad in some situations. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this game enough, please use the Amazon link below, and that will help support my channel, and you will get an awesome game in return. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.
Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.